The Siva Purana. Part 1. Published by Motilal Banarsi. This publishers PVT Limited, Delhi 2002. Siva Purana Mahatmyam. Siva Purana, Vidyes Varasamhita. Chapter 9. The Proclamation of Siva as Maheshwara. Nandikeshvara said. 1. In the meantime, Brahma and Vishnu had been standing silently on either side of the Lord, with the palms joined in reverence. 2. Then they installed the Lord, with all the members of his family on a splendid seat and worshipped him with all holy personal things. 3 to 6. The personal things constitute those natural things of long and short duration, such as necklaces, anklets, bracelets, coronets, earrings, sacrificial threads, upper cloth of lace border, garlands, silk cloth chokers, rings, flowers, betel leaves, camphor, sandal paste, aguru unguents, incense, lamps, white umbrella, fans, banners, choris and other divine offerings, whose greatness cannot be expressed or even thought of. Both of them adored the Lord with all these things, worthy of the Lord and inaccessible to Pasu, the animal, i.e. the individual soul. All excellent things are worthy of the Lord, O Brahmin. 7. In order to set up a precedence, the delighted Lord handed over all those articles to the attendants, assembled according to the order of priority. 8 to 10. The bustle of those who came to receive them was too much. It was there that Brahma and Vishnu adored Sankara at first. When they stood there humbly, the gratified Lord spoke smilingly, heightening their devotion. Ishvara said, Dear children, I am delighted at your worship on this holy day. Henceforth, this day will be famous as Sivratri, the holiest of holy days pleasing to me. 11. He who performs the worship of my phallic emblem, and the embodied image on this day will be competent to perform the task of creation, and the maintenance of the universe. 12. The devotee shall observe fast on Sivratri, both during the day and the night. He shall perfectly restrain his sense organs. He shall adore with flowers, to the extent of his strength. He shall not deceive anyone. 13. By the worship on Sivratri day the devotee attains that fruit, which usually accrues to one who continuously worships me for a year. 14. This is the time when the virtue of devotion to me increases, like the tide in the ocean at the rise of the moon. Festivities, like the installation of my idols on that day, are very auspicious. 15. The day on which I manifested myself, in the form of a column of fire, is the Ardra star in the month of Margasirsa, November to December, O children. 16. He who sees me on the day of Ardra star in the month of Margasirsa, in the company of Uma and worships my phallic emblem or embodied image, is dearer to me than even Guha, Kartikeya. 17. On that auspicious day the vision alone accords ample results. If he worships too, the result cannot be adequately described. 18. Since I manifested myself in the form of phallic emblem in the field of battle, this place will be known as Lingastana. 19. O sons, this column without root or top will henceforth be diminutive in size, for the sake of the vision and worship of the world. 20. The phallic emblem confers enjoyment. It is the only means of worldly enjoyment and salvation. Viewed, touched or meditated upon, it wards off all future births of the living beings. 21. Since the phallic emblem rose high resembling a mountain of fire, this shall be famous as Radi, Aruna, mountain. 22. Many holy centers will spring up here. A residence or death in this holy place ensures liberation. 23. The celebration of chariot festivals, the congregation of devotees, the presentation of ordinary as well as sacrificial gifts, and offering of prayers at this place, shall be millionfold efficacious. 24. Of all my sectors this sector shall be the greatest. A mere remembrance of me at this place shall accord salvation to all souls. 25. Hence this sector shall be greater than all other sectors, very auspicious, full of all sorts of welfare and according salvation to everyone. 26 to 27. worshipping me in my supreme phallic form at this place, and performing the other sacred rites, shall accord the 5 types of salvation: Salokya, Samipya, Sarupya, Sastya and Sayujya. May all of you achieve all your cherished desires. Nandikeshvara said. 28 to 29. Thus blessing Brahma and Vishnu, who had been made humble, the Lord resuscitated by his nectar-like power all the soldiers of the 2 deities that had been killed in the battle before, and spoke to them in order to remove their foolishness and mutual enmity. 30. I have 2 forms, the manifest and the unmanifest. No one else has these 2 forms. Hence all else are non-Ishvaras. 31 to 32. Dear sons, first in the form of the column and afterwards in this embodied form, I have expounded to you my formless Brahmahood and embodied Ishahood. These 2 are present only in me and not in anyone else. Hence no one else, not even you 2, can claim me Shatva, Iljahood. 33. It is out of your ignorance of this fact that you were swept away by your false prestige and pride of being Ilja. Surprising as it is, I rose up in the middle of the battlefield for quelling the same. 34. Cast off your false pride. Fix your thought in me as your Lord. It is out of my favor that all the objects in the world are illuminated. 35. The statement of the preceptor is the reminder and the authority on all occasion. This secret truth of Brahman, I am revealing to you out of love. 36. I am the Supreme Brahman. My form is both manifest and unmanifest in view of my Brahmahood and Iswaratva. My duty is blessing. 37. O Brahma and Vishnu, I am Brahman because of Bratva, huge size, and Brahmanatva, causing to grow. O children, similarly I am Atman, due to Samatva, equality, and Vyapakatva, pervasiveness. 38 to 39. All others are anatmans, individual souls undoubtedly. There are 5 activities in respect of the universe, beginning with Anugraha, liberation, and ending with Sarga, creation. Therefore these activities devolve on me, because I am Isha, and not on anyone else. It is to make my Brahmatva understood that my phallic emblem rose up. 40. In order to clarify my Ishatva, unknown hitherto, I have manifested myself immediately in the embodied form of Isha. 41. The Ishatva in me is to be known as the embodied form, and this symbolic column is indicative of my Brahmatva. 42. Since it has all the characteristic features of my phallic emblem, it shall be my symbol. O sons, you shall worship it every day. 43. The phallic symbol and the symbolized Siva are non-different. Hence this phallic emblem is identical with me. It brings devotees quite near to me. It is worthy of worship therefore. 44. O dear sons, if phallic emblem of this sort is installed, I can be considered installed, though my idol is not installed. 45. The result of installing the phallic emblem is the attainment of similarity with me. If a second phallic emblem is installed, the result is union with me. 46. The installation of the phallic emblem is primary and that of embodied idol is secondary. A temple with the embodied idol of Siva is unfructuous if it has no phallic image. If you enjoyed this audiobook, be sure to like, share and subscribe to be notified when new audiobooks are uploaded. Thank you for listening and learning. Shanti.